ஓம் நமோ நாராயண. மார்கழி மாதம் 27ஆம் நாள், திருப்பாவை 27வது பாசுரம். கோடாரி வெல்லும் சீர்கோவிந்த உந்தனை, கோடாரி வெல்லும் சீர்கோவிந்த உந்தனை பாடி பறை கொண்டு யாம் பெரும் சௌமானம், பாடி பறை கொண்டு யாம் பெரும் சௌமானம், நாடு புகழும் பரிசினால் நன்றாக, நாடு புகழும் பரிசினால் நன்றாக, சூடகமே தோள்வளையே தோடே செவிப்பூவே, சூடகமே தோள்வளையே தோடே செவிப்பூவே, பாடகமே எழுதனைய பல்கலரும் மாமணிவோம், பாடகமே எழுதனைய பல்கலரும் மாமணிவோம், ஆடையுடுப்போம் அதல் பின்னே பாசோறு, ஆடை உடுப்போம் அதல் பின்னே பாசோறு, மூடனை பெய்து முழங்கை வழிவார கூடியிருந்த குளிர்ந்தேலோ யோபாவாய், மூடனை பெய்து முழங்கை வழிவார கூடியிருந்து குளிர்ந்தேலோ குளிர்ந்தேலேரோ யோபாவாய். This is the 27th verse of THIRUPPAVAI. Sri Krishna says, after hearing the list of articles needed for the vow, that is the Pavai Nonbu, "O girls, if there is a god equal to me, then you may find a conch equal to my Panchajanya. You have asked for many conches. Can give the conch blown at the temple, Pullariyan Kovil you mentioned, in stanza 6, and the one I used to blow to bring back the cattle from grazing, and my Panchajanya. As regards Parai, I can give the cattle drum Jambavan bed where I measured the whole universe, and a huge drum beaten to celebrate my victory at Lanka, and the big one I tie to my waist to attract all girls to my dance of the pots, Pudakottu, Pallandu Seppar, or your father Sri Vishnu Chittar and Sri Nammalva, Kola Vilakku is Nappinai, Kudi Garuda and Vidanam canopy is Ananta, that is called Ananta. Are you satisfied? Now you may go. Gopis, say now, these are for the observance of our vow, O Lord, but after the vow we have to receive certain honors. They are exclusively for us. You have to give them to all of us. This is the prayer of Andal in this Pasuram, the inner meaning being Mukta Bhoga, the delivered soul's enjoyment in the Lord's company at Sri Vaikunta. Incidentally, Andal leaves a message for posterity. The Lord can punish a soul for a wrong only if the soul is not prepared to take refuge into Him. That is, only as long the soul is bent on protecting himself by himself. The moment he accepts His protection, the Lord cannot punish him for his sins. This is the means to secure a victory over him. This is the inner meaning of the first line, Kudare Vellum Seer. For example, Parasurama, instead of confronting Rama with a bow and losing, could have come with clasped hands and won. This perhaps he was not aware of. Ravana was allowed by Rama to get back to his palace when he had lost everything and stood there unable to defend himself. He came back the next day, fully furnished with the chariot and weapons, and lost his life. Had he come without weapons, he could have conquered Rama. Gopis won him over by their humble submission to him. The ornaments referred to in this stanza are ornaments not only for the body but the soul also. The food, soru, is the Lord. Ghee and milk are his virtues, Kalyana Guna. Mukta Bhoga is the quintessence of this stanza. Om Namo Narayana. Margazhi Madam 27 நாள் திருப்பாவை 27வது பாசுரம். ஓம் நமோ நாராயணா. மார்கழி மாதம் 28ஆம் நாள் திருப்பாவை 28வது பாசுரம். இந்த 28வது பாசுரம் மிகவும் சிறப்பு வாய்ந்ததாகும். இந்த பாட்டில் ஸ்ரீகிருஷ்ணரை வனபோஜனத்துக்கு அழைத்து செல்கிறார்கள். இந்த பாசுரத்தை பாடினால் சாப்பாட்டுக்கு குறைவே இருக்காது என்று கூறுகிறார்கள். குறையின்றமில்லை மறைமூர்த்தி கண்ணா என்ற பாடல் உலகமெங்கும் சிறப்பு பெற்றது போல் இந்த பாசுரமும் மிகவும் சிறப்பு வாய்ந்ததாகும். இதை பாடுவோமா? கரவைகள் பின் சென்று கானம் சேர்ந்துண்போ, கரவைகள் பின் சென்று கானம் சேர்ந்துண்போ, அறிவொன்றுமில்லாத ஆய்கு வந்து உந்தனே, அறிவொன்றுமில்லாத ஆய்கு வந்து உந்தனே, பிறவி பெருந்துணை புண்ணியம் யாமுடையோ, பிறவி பெருந்துணை புண்ணியம் யாமுடையோ, குறைவொன்றுமில்லாத கோவிந்தா, குறைவொன்றுமில்லாத கோவிந்தா, உந்தனோடு உறவேல் நமக்கு இங்க ஒழிக்க ஒழியாது, உந்தனோடு உறவேல் நமக்கு இங்க ஒழிக்க ஒழியாது, அறியாத பிள்ளைகளோ மன்பினால் உந்தனை, அறியாத பிள்ளைகளோ மன்பினால் உந்தனை, சிறு பேரழைத்தனவும் சீரியருளாதே, சிறு பேரழைத்தனவும் சீரியருளாதே, இறைவா நீ தாராய் பரையேலோர் யூபாவாய், இறைவா நீ தாராய் பரையேலோர் யூபாவாய். The 28வது பாசுரம் meaning is as follows. The 20th verse of Thirupavai. The very first pasuram, Sri Andal declared unequivocally that Sriman Narayana alone was the means, upaya for getting emancipation, and his service, Narayanane Taruvan. The E is very significant. Similarly, Lord Krishna in his Charama Shloka commanded, Mam Ekam Sharanam Vraja. Ekam, me alone. This is very well brought out by Sri Andal in this verse. Prapanna, who firmly believes that the Lord alone is capable of putting an end to our ever-revolving cycle of births and deaths, should possess 6 essential characteristics. He should have no truck with any other means like Karma Yoga, etc. This is his Akinchanya. Moreover, to observe such yogas, he does not have any legitimate right as sanctioned by scriptures. He has to declare his lowness, Ananya Gatitva. He has to keep thinking constantly of the fullness or unimaginable capabilities of Lord Almighty, who is the Moola Sukrata. He should concentrate on the indissoluble relationship that he has with God. He should beg pardon of the Lord for all his countless acts of misbehavior in the past. He should pray to God for the realization of his aspiration, namely service to the Almighty. Sri Andal in a very dramatic manner brings up all these in this verse. Sri Krishna observed, "Oh girls, when your aspiration is for the highest end, my service Kainkarya, you must have also performed the prescribed rites for it like Karma Yoga, etc. Have you done so?" Gopis emphatically said, "No, O Lord. To perform them, we should in the first place have learned the Vedas by sitting at the holy feet of a great Acharya. Prasanta Chittaya Samanvithaya, reputed for his erudition and practice of rites. But our gurus are the milch cattle, and their vocation is tending them to fill our stomachs. Karavagal pin central, etc. To add to this, we are born of a race which has no claim for knowledge. Arivandramilom. Krishna. If that is the case, I can't help you, says Krishna. Gopis say, we are imperfect creatures, but your perfection should fill up this gap. Arivandramil. Krishna says, now you claim relationship with me, but this can be broken up very easily by performing a rite called Ghatashraddha. Gopis say that this rite is applicable only to the relationships which are the result of karma. But our relationship, namely the one between the soul and God, is indissoluble. Either by you or us or both together. Kundanodu, says Andal. Krishna says to the gopis, now you correctly understand our relationship and you call me Govinda, signifying my being one amongst you. But in the past, you have called me as Narayana, which has caused me considerable pain. Note, Narayana here indicates the Lord's relationship with every created being, Prapanna as well as non-Prapanna, whereas Govinda was a title he received indicative of his special accessibility, Saulabhya, and compassion towards calves, cows and cowherds. Gopis now apologize to Krishna for their oversight on their part. But after all, we are innocent cowherd girls. Out of our affection for you, we lost a balance of mind, O Lord. Please forgive us. Ariyada Pillaigalum. Krishna then summoned Nappina and ordered her to give them what they desired. Gopis say, oh no, she has played a role by recommending our case to you. Purushakaratva. Now it is your turn, O Lord. You are the Upaya, the bestower of your very valuable and much sought after service. Sriman Narayana Charanu, the first line of the Vaya mantra is well illustrated in this pasaram. This stanza needs to be understood with an elaborate explanation by an erudite guru. The sun and substance of the stanza is that he alone is the sole means of salvation, and a person who has no claim for any satkarma as a means of salvation and a refugee alone is fit for surrendering himself unto the Lord. Om Namo Narayana. மார்கழி மாதம் 28ஆம் நாள் திருப்பாவை 28வது பாசுரம்.